All right, it's good. We're recorded.
Our
Uh,
goal should be to be like Beavis and Butthead and just sit on the couch and have meetings and laugh and stuff.
what was it?
I said our goal, our work
Oh
style
yeah,
should be is to be like Beavis and Butthead style, where you sit on a couch, you just look at a monitor,
right.
and that's it.
For real. I mean, um, man, I wish the virus is gone, but whatever.
So NBA started back up, super excited because it's like the first normal thing to happen in a long time. They're doing like scrimmages, and for the first time since
Uh,
they tested all their players, um, nobody had nobody tested positive for COVID. I got a COVID test and my test was negative, you know.
yeah. Oh,
So I'm
that's
COVID
great.
free, you know.
You did the what, the antibody or the other thing too? Both of them.
I did the mouth swab.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
I was reading about somebody tested positive for this stuff on NBA, wasn't it?
that was a couple weeks ago, yeah. People were. But it's nobody inside the bubble that tested
Oh
positive.
yeah, the bubble. Where is the bubble? I want to see it.
Um, they have a go to
Well, there's no search on this whole website. How is that possible? Oh, there you go.
yes. Yeah, it's gonna pop up some articles. I would bet. How does NBA.com work? I don't know. Hit article on the top right here. Nope. You might have to Google it.
NBA bubble. NBA available exterior content for. Wait.
Click right there. That first tweet, Malika Andrews. Click to the right. You see that court up there on the right, top right.
That one?
Click that. So like that on the court, they got Black Lives Matter on the court,
Oh,
and if you see all those screens or whatever around. So the place that they're playing at is on Disney World, like the Wide World of Sports. I've actually played in there before because that's where they have AAU in the summertime. So when I was in the 8th grade, I played down in Orlando in there. So it's like a big production for them. And the players are staying at the resort, the Disney World Resort or whatever. Media is there, team coaches and all that stuff. So
is it LA?
it's such a production, bro. It's crazy.
It's the LA, right? Or is it like
Orlando.
Orlando?
Yeah. So
Dope. I mean, when's the game coming up?
So they started scrimmaging today.
Oh,
Today was the first day of like 2 pro teams played against each other in the NBA since March.
yeah.
So they're going to finish out the season. They're going to do a couple game warm-ups, and they're going to have 8 games, and then they're going to have the playoffs. They're going to name a champion this year.
Yeah.
It'll be crazy.
I mean, it's gonna be big because like people are home. All the people that couldn't be there in court, they're gonna watch all of that.
Yep.
Didn't baseball just came back up too?
Yeah, baseball came back up too. I don't really know the rules of baseball,
Yeah.
but they're playing though. They're traveling. I think they're
Good.
only staying within their division. So it's
Oh
like
yeah.
they're just playing teams within their region.
Right.
So like the Cardinals and the Kansas City team, the Chicago team, Milwaukee, Detroit. I'm sure they'll all just play each other a lot. Cleveland.
It's good, man. Those people cause the baseball has or even just basketball, sports in general. There's so many people that work for that.
Yeah.
They basically got laid off with no seasons, so now they can.
Let's
get
go
back.
to JoeFreshgood real quick because we're talking about baseball.
There you go.
He dropped some more fitteds. He was saying, think about it. Him as a brand, he's working with Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
They're giving him the license for these things. And I tried to get one this weekend, and I was in the cart, and the robots got me. I was there at like 11:02. It's in the cart. I'm ready. And I get the size 8 because of my hair. That's the biggest size. So most people, they're not selling out instantly.
Right.
Nico. So he kept these a lot more simple. He said he was going to drop all of these in store in like each city.
Yeah.
But yeah, he didn't. So.
But he did some store drop too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they did. They did some in store too. Yep, they're back open. They've got their safety precautions and stuff.
I don't. Yeah, that's like it's pretty dope. One day though, you know, we'll do some shit with him.
Hell yeah.
It's not like it's you know, I that one time was like trying to reach out. Is it even possible to work with like Chicago Bulls? But I didn't have a lead on it.
Yeah.
But later on, you know, I think 1807 was trying to do something with that.
Oh, okay.
We'll see. We'll see when the thing opens back up and
When
everything.
the Rona ends.
Yeah. Okay, well, next thing we talk about will be some hype shit. Okay. Hype for the week. Well, we decided not talk about Ye, so which is cool. Shout out to him. He's going through some difficult times, obviously, but not gonna talk about him. So we'll talk about this first. Antisocial Social Club. Last time we talked about it, waiting for what they're about to do, which is this post right here.
Oh no.
So like this is 7-Eleven right there. Oh, flavors. Flavors obviously our friends actually comment on it, have the white sheeps on it. I love that. And this comment right here, at least Panda delivers. That's a top.
Oh.
That's some real anti-shipping club. That's very good too.
Anti-shipping club. I hope
Well, see, they never disappoint the people. So what the hell is this kind of design? Got some like weird popcorn chicken, or I don't know what this thing is, like some cloud floating.
That's the shrimp. What is that? I used to know that's the orange chicken.
I mean, yeah, but might as well could be like.
No, but it definitely could be popcorn chicken.
Or I don't even know. It's just like
it's just a ball of fried
something with a chopstick. Like I mean, okay, got this panda hat. This thing looks so Photoshop, bro. Like, you know, this is what they do though. This whole like they just put this stuff out. I want you to look anti-shipping club. That might as well be a T-shirt. It will sell better.
Who sells that? Man, you should make that and put that on LinkedIn.
What?
Anti-shipping club. Let's see if we just shit like that. If we can bring. Let's see if we can make LinkedIn cool.
Let me do that, and then because what I want to do is, you know, this is the third one we're doing, right? So I'm gonna start making, like you said, making content that talks about the video, because the video is like kind of long.
Yeah.
So like I'm gonna highlight what's talked about and then release content so people see.
Okay.
You know, like, oh, we made a reference to that, then we made this little other thing, right? Or the fortune cookie thing, or the designs, like the ESCO thing. So before we get into that, let's talk about Bape real quick.
Bape.
So faithful. The world works in mysterious ways. So this collection was definitely something we dreamed about. That's actually dropping. Let's see. Coca-Cola Slim Bottle Bape design.
Dropping on Saturday. It says July 25th right there.
Yep. Seems like it's a whole. Well, Basing Ape doesn't own by Nigo anymore. They sold it to IT, which is a Hong Kong company. But obviously they're dropping it in Japan and everywhere.
Did he cash out? Did he make a lot of money off that deal?
Oh yeah. I mean, I think that's the biggest. I mean, he just made a bunch of money from that, and then he did the Human Made after that. He become more passionate because Bape was just way too big for him to even bother at that point. Yeah.
Wow.
None of this stuff is him anymore. It just, yeah.
Just the IP alone, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And you really think about it,
Yeah.
like Tommy Hilfiger and Ralph Lauren are still involved with their brands.
Yeah.
Like Bape is like Ralph Lauren or some shit, you know?
Yeah.
At this point.
I think though, like, he is being that one that's like, probably like when you get to a certain level of commercialization, it's probably not fun anymore. Like getting
Yeah,
to
no, it's just a job at that point. Yeah.
like a corporation type of stuff. It's like doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like I mean, like he will probably never do this. Like one hoodie have like what 5-6 colorways. Like he would have just done his one thing with like the camel with some other stuff and keep doing
Yeah.
cool stuff. Like
The design of the bathing ape, the actual like head design is just so good. You know what I mean? That it's like, you know what it's like? It's like Big Bird.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like just throw Big Bird on the tee and you want it. You want to wear it. The star.
Right.
You want to wear the star. You want to wear the animated version. Like, come on, man. It's such a good design.
And he made it like Japanese. He output Japanese culture, like the whole cartoon style.
Yeah.
It's like I think that is like one of the biggest thing for me was like he's really good at like this whole shark face thing. That's like Japanese was really inspired by the American military stuff. Like
Yeah.
one of it, and then this whole movie was like, Planet of the Apes. That's where he was taking the stuff from. It's like he is that modern creator for Japanese modern culture.
He is the blueprint for, I would say, that creative CEO kind of. Like he doesn't play it that way, but Bape is a hip hop corporation. That's what we talk about.
Yeah.
Like he made a hip hop corporation off of clothes, not music. But he had music involved, but he built it off of clothes. He did the music, he did the film. Like, yeah, man.
I think it's like the love of the culture, It's like him being Japanese and loving the culture and start reaching out. It's like a natural progression. But I mean, the shoes are kind of cool. I mean, it's just crazy. Like we were talking about this stuff, and like now it's happening in the real world. Like, it's totally possible.
Yeah.
Like we can probably make cooler designs than this too. I mean, I don't know who designed it, but like I want this pen right here.
No, that pen is nice. All the as I said, the accessories are nice.
It's Pinstrill. So they did it with American company. Headband, bucket hat.
Yeah, the buckets look nice.
Oh, got the polar bear for Coca-Cola.
Come on, man, that's so good.
Isn't that like a Leo Burnett idea? Advertising, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, like I mean, missed opportunity, man. People don't see our vision, but it's okay. All right, so we got that. Let's check out. Okay, so I think we're about 15 minutes, 18 minutes in or something like that. We have a bunch of stuff. Oh, well, let's talk about the logo then.
Yeah, so something I've been thinking about is like my inspiration for giving. So Escobar came from my rap name. That's my rap name, Ryan Escobar. But it just became my creative name as well. It's just my artist name, Ryan Escobar. And so it was a joke amongst my friends. He used to call me Big Esco. More so, it was condescending being funny because I'm shorter than him. So it was more so that. But I was like, that's actually pretty good. I'm going to keep calling myself that. And I got Escobar from Nas because when I was a kid, he was Escobar. And when I wanted to be a rapper, I didn't want to be a Lil or like a Young or something like that. But I was like, I'd be like Nas. I'd be Escobar,
Yeah.
So, boom, Big Esco. And I'm like, I've been wanting to create products and stuff like that. And I just didn't know what the brand was. And I was like, Esco, Big Esco, just be yourself and sell it. So then I was like, but I want people to identify with Esco a little bit more. So educate, self, cultivate others is what ESCO stands for. And what inspired that was NERD, which is like my favorite band. Pharrell is my favorite artist.
Mm-hmm.
And No One Ever Really Dies. When I was a kid, I discovered them when I was like in the sixth grade, really started listening hard in the seventh grade. And it just was like super defining to my life. Like it's probably the first definitive work of my life that made me think differently and be like a different person for real. So it's just like, so I just been thinking like, damn, if I do come out with the educate, self-cultivate others, ESCO, if I start running with ESCO as a brand, I need to be thinking about how I'm going to do that, how I want to display that. And so I showed Grant this because, you know, we were talking about like that title page before you get into the website, but just the acronym, playing with it, like that's mad important. So like you come to my shit and it'd be like the video. This is tight too, the way he used that. Enter his email, you click there.
Yeah.
And then I like that shit. So, but he's just a blog and a shop, you know? So I mean, I still owe you some inspiration.
Yeah. Well,
I gotta, but August 29th, I am shooting promo.
Oh, shit. What's August 29th? What?
Saturday. That's when Jordan, dude, he used to shoot all the stuff for Calvin and Biernick for the studio. He's gonna come to St. Louis, and we're gonna shoot. We're gonna make the commercials and shoot some photo lookbooks and shit. So I gotta get the product done or some of it done before August 29th now.
What? Okay, hold on. Let me at least write some of this down real quick. Hold up. I'm gonna share my other screen so we can get the work session started. Hold on. Okay, all right. Desktop 1, boom. All right. Okay. Just so we gotta do the logo. Why am I stuff in Chinese? All right, got logo, and that's ESCO, meaning elevate.
No, educate, self, and then cultivate others.
I mean, the logo though, I'm like, this idea right here. I mean, it's not like Nerd is the first one that did this type of stuff, but
right.
I think this is definitely one of the exploration.
Yeah.
You know, so
because if you think about other like TDE, Top Dog Entertainment, or I'm trying to think of another one. I mean, shit.
Pro Era. Well, Pro Era is a word, I guess.
I mean, even something like
TLC,
NBA. That's a brand logo. That's a hyphenated. I mean, that's an acronym technically.
Is TLC the?
You mean the group?
Yeah.
I don't know if they got a logo. What's TLC's logo?
Oh, I was just saying the acronym.
Oh, the acronym. Yeah.
Does this stand for Tender Love Caring?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait, I guess. Yeah.
Tender Love Caring.
I mean, Top Dog Entertainment. Oh yeah, their website is tight, bro. For that.
But just the fact that it's, you know, TDE and the way that they play off the TDE.
Yeah.
Just another way that they do it. But I'm just like, I'm big ESCO, but the brand is big ESCO too. But I'm saying I can get off. I got to figure out how to display. Like, think of if this was like a brief, basically.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how do we get that off. educate self, cultivate others. That's got to be one of our mainstays because I got that. I'm gonna do something with my idea, the peacekeepers or whatever. So I'm gonna be using like keep the peace. You know, put the guns down, peacekeepers, throw the guns down. So that'll have its own, you know what I mean, like life within it too.
Yeah. I mean, I think we can just, so for the logo part, we can lock that down first. And then, so we have this kind of idea. Well, like this idea is like you're kind of block, like it's a no-brainer, like, right? It's like you're blocking certain things, and
Right.
I think it's just really raw that way. I think there could be other like inspirations we can look at: educate self, cultivate others. Uh, yeah, we can explore that, and then
Because is it? I'm even thinking about it. Like, is this something like how would I throw it on a shirt, or how would I throw it on a hoodie, or
yeah,
how?
like the classic one, right?
You know what? Like FUBU.
Yeah,
That's obviously a duh. How did I not think about FUBU?
for real. Like Fugu, like I mean, it's really just a font. Like even when they started back in the days, I think it would just oh, right here, the FB right here, right?
Yeah.
Um, so like ASCO itself, Escobar, how the Escobar?
No, it's one word. Pablo.
Bro, you saw him selling those freaking phones.
Pablo Escobar.
You saw this gold phone he's been selling.
No, bro.
All right, well, it's about this, and then we can talk about some other stuff. Bro, he just put this gold foil on Samsung phones, and he sell them online at like a cheaper price. But he never, when people buy it, he never like this is not him. This is his family, whatever. They never send anybody the phone. They just take their money. But what they do though is they will send these gold foil phones, which is really 18K gold or something. They'll send these to YouTubers, and YouTuber will start reviewing them, so people think they're real. It's a giant scam.
Wow, that's pretty
It's
good.
huge.
That's a good scam.
All the people being reviewing it, and then all his videos are like they just get like these influencers, like whatever, I don't know, like just
Yeah.
basically like the quote unquote hot babes, and then they just like making these like music videos with like cheap rap music and just promote it like this stuff.
Yeah.
It's like a weird scene, and then just like oh, promoting the Escobar phone. I don't know, or they got this Ukraine models. I don't know. Either way, so we'll work on the ESCO stuff, and then wait. So since it's a brief, the timeline you said. So 829 is a shoot.
Yeah. Grant is working on the website now.
Okay.
So that's why it's like, I mean, the website doesn't necessarily need it, but I'm just thinking like, how am I going to, like, how is like, I look at like somebody like Anwar, like carrots, right?
Yeah.
And it's just literally, he can just put carrots on some shit. So I'm like, is it ESCO or is it educate, self, cultivate others more? Like, how am I, you know what I mean? Like, how
Maybe.
am I leading with it?
Well, so I mean, the carrots like it's like kind of like the thing. It's really like Apple, It's like
Mhm.
they had that name, but like ESCO itself, it's almost like we might need to find something for it.
Mhm.
Like so, like maybe we'll find a spirit object for
Like an
it.
icon or something like that.
Yeah, like some sort of icon.
Another one I thought about was good music, getting out your dreams. And they had the little baby.
What?
The Cupid, they had Cupid. That's their logo.
Oh. Oh, wait.
They mascot.
Yeah. Wait, that's their logo? Wait, what are you talking about?
Type in good music logo.
The music logo.
Cupid.
Yeah.
But yeah, something like that. Like,
We just need to find like some sort of yeah, it's almost like the classic um thing, right?
because I wanted, like I said, it's still bigesco.com.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like I'm kind of doing it in a different way. Like JoeFreshgood stands for JoeFreshgood.
Right.
And I am ESCO, but ESCO stands for something else.
Right.
You know? And that's kind of how I'm like.
I mean, it's kind of like okay player. I don't know, like
Yeah.
just simple, right?
Because I was just thinking, like, I'm going to make shirts and I'm going to design shirts. So, like, we got like the Surrounded by Idiots, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. The other stuff we talked about. But I'm like, no, I mean, I can also sell stuff in the name of the brand as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, you know, doing that or whatever.
Well, maybe is it a Jay Dilla kind of thing, like, or like he got the donuts as kind of the saying,
Right.
the
Charlie character, yeah.
because you make music, it's like or like Stone's Throw, like Quasimodo type of stuff.
True. So yeah, it could be like a theme.
God, I'm so bad of spelling.
Man, records. Stone Throw Records. Is that what you're talking about?
No, the Quasimodo, that yellow character. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
Oh.
MF Doom.
No, I mean, it's a Madlib. No, the Quasimodo, you definitely know what I'm talking about. Hold up. I'm not. This right here.
Oh, I definitely do know what you're talking about.
Quasimodo. We can like develop like a thing like that.
Yeah.
Or if you want. I mean, like, completely just like.
Or yeah, okay, so it's either okay, so here we go. You help me just compartmentalize it. It's kind of like it's a character that we can create.
Yeah.
Or it's more of a brand, which would be like FUBU.
Right.
Or something like that. Or educate, self, cultivate others, ESCO. That whole thing is more just like an idea. Like Supreme is just an idea.
Yeah. 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 Just a clean, like, it doesn't, like, only people who know what it is, people are like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, for example, you start putting ESCO on like things that you like baseball hat.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, it's like that's what I'm trying to figure out. Does it? But I feel like if it's like that, it needs to be designed. But if it's like educate, self, cultivate others. Because think about it, I was even thinking about that. Like I was thinking about like a beanie, like how you got on right now.
yeah.
What if in the front it just was educate self, and on the back it was like cultivate others. Or it could be just like educate self, cultivate. You know what I'm saying? Like, or it could be a little ESCO tag, like.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, that's good too. I mean, like, we can just do like I mean, we spell it out, right? Like, I don't see a lot of brands spell stuff out like that.
Yeah.
And then you're saying we can develop like a logo that's kind of like, basically like, like some sort of cool little icon thing, right?
Yeah.
and then
Because something like you said, something you just would want to wear. That's the best way I could put it. Something that's designed enough to where it's like you said, like Bape, a bathing ape. You just like the font, you like it. Stussy, you just like it.
yeah.
It don't, you know what I mean? Like you just like it for whatever reason. It don't matter what the reason is.
Maybe it's another way to look at it too is maybe some songs you had before.
What you mean?
Like let's just say like we're talking about like inspirations and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like because you're a creator, you're an artist, so like when you write a song, you write like the world, like you write like creative like world, like.
Oh
So
no, I'm definitely pulling inspiration from songs, making shirts and products.
yeah, but I'm saying like maybe next time or offline or whatever, send me some of the stuff, and then when I listen to it, I can like start getting inspired, so I can like make stuff out of it.
Yeah, you know what the rap I did at Julian's house, I'll send that to you.
Yeah.
That's my latest thing to where it's like that's where I'm at today.
Yeah, because you might mention something and I would just be like, oh, okay, I can make this thing,
Yeah, write it. Yeah, make it to that. If you make it with that in your mind,
yeah,
you can't go wrong.
It's like an album kind of thing,
I'll make
like,
that right now. Okay, what's next? All right, I'm glad we worked that through. Thank you.
All right, we got that through. I don't know what's next. Hold on.
I feel like I'm supposed to show you.
Oh, the Tracy. I was talking about Tracy stuff. Then we'll finish with fortune cookie. Then we're done.
Okay. I pull. Wait, how do I?
Huh?
There we go. No, I pulled some 2 inspirations. Okay. So me and Tracy used to work with us at Leo Burnett.
You want me to post them up?
I'm about to just put it in the chat.
Oh, all right.
I already kind of did. I did my homework from that one, not from the other stuff. No, but basically we used to work with Tracy or whatever, and me and her been wanting to do something cool for a while. So we're about to do a podcast, and it's gonna be a comedy podcast, so we can like talk crazy shit. I just sent 2 files, and then the podcast is called Who You Talk To.
Yeah.
Okay? So Who You Talk To is in reference to like who are you dating? What's going on. So it's a romance dating, and so 1, 2, I'm gonna start writing skits and stuff with Tracy because I don't want to be in my skits. So I need her to help me make them, and she has made a series, so we're matching in heaven in that way. And then, so we were saying, what should our logo be like? And I was like, it should either be like either Living Single or Moesha, but I think it should be like Moesha.
Okay.
Have you ever seen Moesha?
Hold on, let me see. Moesha? I don't think.
You know who Brandy is?
Wait. I know her.
You know Brandy, right?
I know Brandy. I think I never watched this show. I don't think I was even in America when they sing.
No, that was real black. That would have been like you would have had to live with some black people to fucking watch Moesha.
But I think
black people like that too. But yeah, no, Brandy was like a teenage superstar.
Yeah. And
she had a TV show, and it was based in like a black family that grew up in LA, basically.
Yeah.
In the 90s. So, it touched on all the topics. But it was just super good to me. It was super hip hop. It was super fly. It was super young. So I was just like, just thinking about like, a podcast, you going on Apple and something pop up. And if it was a comedy podcast and it said, who you talk to? And it was the Moesha font, you're going to click on it. You just go to it. A comedy podcast about black love. Something. Me and Tracy are writers, so who knows what the words will be.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Because our second option was shea butter and incense, and then, or it was going to be what that mouth do. But
yeah,
we decided Michelle Obama would definitely not come on what that mouth do.
Then you and Tracy do one of these.
Yes, exactly. And it's who you talk to right there.
We can just Photoshop your face onto it.
Oh my God, yes. That is it.
Moesha. Oh, that's so fun.
So crazy.
Okay, so all right, we'll see. When you want to start that one?
We're probably not gonna start until like mid-August. We got a couple weeks, you know. Like
that's good. I mean, this logo gonna be easy to make unless there's a reason for this type of font. I'm pretty sure they just kind of made it, right?
Yeah. So it's one of those reference logos. So the fact that it's just that is just going to signal to a person that's black and that knows that logo, like, oh, this is black people who made this.
Yeah. Was it oh, you know what we're gonna do? You see, this is who you talk to.
Yeah. Question mark.
Oh.
Question mark. Yeah, we gotta have the question mark.
It'll be a funky one. But you know what? I'm gonna make this logo all of their logo.
Yes, exactly.
Like I'm gonna see the M is a W. I'm gonna just flip it around and make it a W.
Yeah.
You already got WHO. You're gonna get. So I will see this S kind of looks like a Y, so I'll make it a Y. O, and then use this part of the U. Dude, it's already made. So just like, and then the question mark will be this S, and I'll just add the dot.
Here we go. Who you talk to?
That will be it.
I kind of like that purple color. I like that purple.
Oh yeah.
You know, 90s. It's a comedy, so it's gotta be bright.
Yeah. All right, we'll make that purple. Cool. Well, it's kind of cool. See, I'm already like.
See, I want to put that on a t-shirt. That's the kind of shit I'm trying to put on a t-shirt, bro. I want to make a Moesha t-shirt.
There you go.
Like clip art level t-shirts. Like.
Yeah. I like that living thing you sent too. The living single.
Living single?
Yeah. It looks pretty. What is that, 80s, 90s?
90s.
Yeah. That's when they first invented, or not first invented. That's when the Photoshop stuff started happening. You know, like you were just having fun with it. So, okay. So we got that done too. Oh yeah, dude, look. Almost done.
Boom.
Like, boom.
Boom.
It's pretty good.
That is freaky.
Let me send this.
I've never seen those letters not spelled Moesha, so it's like fucking with my brain a little bit.
Let's say. Cool. Well, I think we're doing pretty good on time.
I think we're definitely over 30 minutes, but we're still doing good on time.
All right, we're gonna do better. Next time we can. Man, you know, these days it's like.
What's the fortune cookie? I can't see. Well, I want to see the fortune cookie.
So, let me play.
Oh so, yeah.
I've been doing this thing, because we can talk about it in the other thing, like about the books and stuff. I realized like I came to America because I love hip hop, right? And then after I come here, I've been listening to a lot of hip hop albums, but my English was still improving up until like at some point, like I realized my English is good enough that I can actually hear every word now. So like think about it like that. As like a not an English native speaker, it's really hard to digest hip hop because like Rakim were saying, hip hop is rap itself is passing on knowledge. each song has about like 900 to 2,000 words, man. It's like listening to a book.
Yeah.
So what I decided to do is every day I'm gonna listen to a classic album, like
Wow.
when I cook. So, you know, or eating or whatever. That's like an hour, right? For example.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, I've been doing like Rakim. I started with Rakim. So,
I got a classic album for you.
yeah. Yeah, send it my way because I'm like, if I do that, like, okay, let's just say I do it 3 times a week. I gonna listen to 12 classic hip hop albums a month, and
No,
that's like 140 a year, bro. That's like a lot of knowledge. And then once I acquire that, man, like, you know, I can't wait. Like I love, like that's what I love to do. And now I'm actually my ear is better. So, anyways, this one it's from Rakim. You saying where you're from is where you're at. It's from the song with Eric B. Rakim.
yeah.
This
Love
song
it.
itself is, oh my god, people sample this already. Like
All the time.
any, I don't know, it's like so classic. But it's like anyways, so I thought that one was good. And then the Learn Hip Hop Wars is the Dead Presidents.
Yeah, I like that. That's good, man.
So over here I said it's American cash dollars, basically.
You
So
gotta make that's a shirt right there. Learn hip hop words, dead presidents.
it's so good. You know, I was like, what is a dead president? I was like, look, these are dead presidents. These dollars, they have him in the center.
They did.
So good. Okay, so that's that. And then well, the last thing I want to talk about, actually this word right here.
All right.
Um
It's the meeting.
I kind of learned this saying actually yesterday. So I've been trying to think about like what's kind of happening to corporate America in general. So this word that was kind of the new, you know, methodology or the terminology they come up with called involution. So if you just read it real quick, it seems really weird. It says the shrinkage of an organ in old age or when it activate. But what it means is, so this term comes from agriculture. So it's like when like a something that's like a plant that was like getting mature and then start eating itself,
Gotcha.
and then you can't really plant it back into the ground anymore to let it grow again.
Right.
So, and that is the theory. They're not the theory. The term they're talking about corporate America is that all these people kind of become so mature that they couldn't grow anymore, and it's called evolution. It's like, which is such an interesting phenomenon.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna dive into more of that. Trying to think about it because this is a good term to explain it. What do you think, though?
No, I mean, it's an interesting concept because I'm super into, like sci-fi shows and shit like that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I've been watching later after we end this meeting. But and so the idea of like the future and like smart technology that's super predictive and knows everything, it's kind of like it is evolving our relationship with technology, but you gain something, you lose something too. And it's kind of like that. Like I like how I like correlated it with corporate America because corporate America is in like a transition. And it's not just like they like to glump it in with just diversity and inclusion, but it's diversity in thought because it's so many new ways to do old things.
Yeah.
And so from that aspect, it clogs up the machine because when you're a big corporation, you're making all your money doing one thing really, really well.
Right.
Like a few things really, really well. So, it's interesting.
That's like it's the yeah, like you're going. It's almost like without moving, you're going backwards. Oh, also, I had this idea of the tread. Well, this is for someone else, but is the treadmill like I was inspired by this quote. We're saying like you know, for the minorities, you have to run to stay at the same spot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we have to sprint to just stay
At the same spot.
at the same spot. You know what I mean? Like then I was like, oh, that's like a treadmill.
Yeah, that's deep.
You just keep running to practice the same thing, and you think you're improving, but you haven't moved.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that's for the grass thing. So, anyways, well, that was that. So, what was the thing you were gonna mention? I mean, we're coming towards the end for this episode 3.
No, I just been watching all the damn DC movies, animated movies. Bro, one of my life goals is to work with the Batman IP now. I want to direct a Batman movie or something.
Oh, snap. Yeah.
Like animated, like for real, like the animated, like Batman, they Superman story. Like I'm so upset that they can't just make a good Superman movie because it's so simple. And I think with Batman, what they need to do is they need to branch out. Like Batman has so many cool random shit. Like no movie that's gotten into Robin. They haven't gotten into Nightwing. They haven't gotten into. They just kind of replay the same scenario over. Like they haven't done Catwoman well. Like even just a whole bunch of shit. They just kind of do all the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
His parents died, so now it's just like. But Batman had hella other shit going on that you could just
like all the space Batman. They had like all the different Batman toys that was like all crazy stuff, right?
Yeah, we came up like, and I realized too, everybody's Batman is just the Batman that you saw first.
Yeah.
So like my dad's Batman is like Adam West. That's who he thought Batman was supposed to be more like. And then it's like Batman, like they overcomplicated. He's just a crazy motherfucker who learned how to fight. Who was just using gadgets out on the street. Like he's not just this big bear. Like he's smart. He's just like, oh, some shit happened. Throw some shit at you. I'm like, oh. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just a dude out there, you know?
Yeah. DC is definitely like DC's universe was definitely more realistic.
Yeah.
You know, like Marvel is like freaking out there, you know.
Like, yeah, X-Men.
Yeah.
Like, I was watching X-Men Apocalypse on Disney Plus, and oh man, that was a bad movie.
Wait, which one?
Apocalypse, like X-Men Apocalypse.
The Phoenix one? No.
That was bad too.
I watched that. I know.
The script is really bad. It's just the script is bad. Like the actual dialogue is just really bad.
Oh
the purpose and the idea is not bad, and it's really well shot too.
Yeah, it was really well done. But he just got like killed pretty easy or something like that.
It just was the whole. I don't know. Then they always go back and forth. They're young. They're old. It's hard to.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that brings us to the end of this episode.
Yeah.
Episode 3. Okay. So it's kind of like I think we did like 40 minutes or something. So